Welcome back to another late night story with Rich. So I decided to take a little flight down to St. Louis and see what was going on in the Midwest. See how things were jumping off at this nightclub that I heard about. I get to the nightclub and man, the food is amazing. The drinks are custom made just for this nightclub. And the ladies in the nightclub, oh my goodness, they were dressed and ready to get their boogie on. They be on the dance floor. But I noticed one certain female, maybe about 50 feet away from me. And she was getting her boogie on and dancing and smiling and laughing. And I was checking her out. She encouraged me to get on the dance floor, and I started dancing with her. And all of a sudden, I didn't see her on the dance floor anymore. So I kept dancing, and there were some other females. I'm dancing and laughing and having a good time with them. So I go back to my table, and at my table was a business card, and it had an earring stuck through the business card. And I'm like, what do we have here? So I waited about, maybe 15, 20 minutes, see if somebody was going to come to the table and claim the earring. But I had a very good suspicion. I knew what it was all about. 'Cause the earring looked very familiar. I could have sworn I seen someone on the dance floor with that earring on. So I decided I'd call the number on the business card. I called the number, and she answers. And I said, "You left your earring." And she says, "I was hoping you would bring my earring to me before you went home this evening." And I thought about it. Being the brother I am, I'm from both sides of the tracks. So first thing I'm thinking is, could this be a setup? And then again, I'm a little inquisitive as well. So I approached with caution to deliver the earring. Again, I approached with caution, both ears up, eyes open, watching my back. I get to her condo, and it's a very nice condo. So I thought to myself, maybe not a setup. Knocked on her door, and she lets me in. And inside of her room was nothing but these neon red lights and old school posters, hippie type posters. And I'm telling you, it took me back, way back to the 70s, when they had all these black light posters on the walls and things. And the vibe was real cool. I really enjoyed the vibe. And she offers me a drink. And I said I'd be delighted to have one with you. 'Cause she was already drinking, having a nice little cocktail, and I figured I might as well join in. Again, the vibe was great. The music was playing, and I pulled out the earring to return the earring to her. And as I gave her the earring, she grabs my collar and pulls me to her and says, "I've been waiting on you all night." Richie Rich, where do we go from here? This is kind of different. I didn't even get a chance to put none of my suave moves on her yet. This is all going through my mind. squeezing me and I'm squeezing her, and the music is going and we just start slow dancing. The Isley Brothers is playing in the background and the music is great. So I squeezed her a little tighter and looked her in her eyes and said, "Is this what you were up to?" She says, "I was hoping you'd see that earring and no one else would." I said, "Yeah, I saw the earring, but I pulled it from a different table." She says, "You're not Tony?" I said, "No, I'm not Tony. This is Richie Rich." She says, "Well, wait a minute. Richie Rich. I'm glad it's Richie Rich." She grabs my hand and pulls me into her bedroom and begins to undress. And man, that body, voluptuously, beautifully, gorgeously the bomb. Let me tell you, just the way a brother like to see a body. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So she left her panties on, and there were some red panties, and man, the way they were form-fitting around her, let me tell you. Then she walks over to her closet and pulls out these thigh-high red boots. Man, when she slipped them thigh-high red boots on, my heart dropped. I was like, yeah, it's about to be on right now. After she put on these thigh-high red boots, she grabs her cowgirl hat, puts it on, walks over to me, and just throws me on the bed. I'm like, nah, we're not finna be on the bed. Cause you got your cowgirl hat on and these boots. No, get up, baby. I push her against the wall. And I showed her what a cowgirl and a cowboy does in this kind of situation. And man, she enjoyed it. Cowgirl, cowboy style, baby. And she stepped away from me and just kind of slowly backed away from me, put her hand up, took her index finger, and motioned me to come here. I stepped up to her, kissed her behind her ear. She kissed me back. And those lips tasted and felt so good against my lips. Yeah. Kiss me, baby. Let me feel those lips. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. 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 Richie Rich. Exit. Stage right.